Beautiful people, today we are recreating a brand new world because the old ways were not functioning anyway, so there is no going back to the old malfunctioning because the universe is grounding or landing a brand new world that requires us to move beyond the old mental barriers, beyond the fractures that broke us down into soul consciousness, which most do not want to hear. It is essentially the movement all the way back into your spirit self that will repair anything in your life, because moving beyond the closure essentially of the dark ages requires our embodiment or organism to crystallize with the crystalline grid constructions that are grounding right now in order to be in alignment. And so that is huge, that great transition. And so it will eliminate or squeeze actually the matrix or everything that held us essentially in captivity. So we have become aware that we can no longer live the old standards, the synthetic foods, the manipulated nutrients in your body, poor body, synthetic clothing, medication, manipulation, society control, all those things pertain to the old world in which most people were not even aware. So, but today, let's be happy that everything that is happening, although we are all moving more in online connections than ever before, because it's a short necessity as I feel it, we need all to develop the higher selves and moving into self-mastery and learning how to work with all the ways of creation, with the energy. Then you learn to master self, you learn to know yourself, the anatomy, your essentials, your organism, your mentality, your brain capacity. And so in order to do that, we need to truly eliminate all the old belief systems, essentially old diseases that are actually non-existent when eliminating the brain waves, the thought forms, the mentality behind them, because it's essentially thought forms that create diseases, addictions, weight fluctuations, and emotions. And the top level of emotions, what is that? Essentially fear. So working with eliminating fear out of your system will essentially eliminate everything that was the droning of your soul, and so you can rise in spirit consciousness. And that is not being done to simple meditational alignment and going in the airy-fairy. That is being done through light technology, light degrees that are being put on the planet right now, and reason why the dog ages are being cut off. And light technology can be easy, it can be languages of light, it can be geometrical patterns that pop off that are individual most of the time. It can be just numbers that align to your brain and that recalculate your purification process. So, and that kind of understanding can only come when doing the work, such as opening yourself back into the reclamation of the authentic self, which I term the eternal self, and breaking the old mental barriers down. Because if you think deep, what is fear creating? Fear creates nausea. Fear creates insomnia. Fear creates a dry mouth. Massive headaches because you keep on recycling the same thoughts, and sometimes they cannot synapse any further throughout your entire beautiful body. So it creates stuck patterns, we term headaches. It creates hyperventilation, hot flashes, chilly, blood pressure. It creates trembling, at times uncontrollable crying. People don't understand, because the stress factor that fear brings in your body creates that. So problem with concentrating, with focus, with many people feel very, very jumpy as they at times anticipate the worst would happen in their life. So they have fatigue, and they suffer from dizziness, digestive disorders, shortness of breath, feeling really actually detached from reality, and getting those panic attacks because the body's nervous system does not know how to generate your thought forms anymore, and so that creates disease upon disease. But we can move out of that right now, and so it's essential that we actually become our own doctor in psychology and learn how to work just with light degrees and installing a light body first before any meditation is what flips the healing 50% higher in degrees and quickness to move into a brand new world. Because healing anything like mentality, psychology, severe physical diseases actually that embedded in your body over many years, they need to be eliminated through knowledge, technology, application of light, and some fun degrees. So here what I did is, as everything is going online, I created a really great course that moves over 15 weeks of great transition. And so you will go to the deepest level of healing that is guided with every word I bring in the MP3s that you can put on your iPhone or on iTunes or however you wish to listen to them. They will heal you out at night, during the day, 24/7 as you run them and breathe them through. You set in your light body and you become the authentic self, because many people are essentially looking for manifestation and manifesting abundance, success, and a high level of financial freedom. But there's always that missing link and that lurking thing in the brain that keeps them from manifesting and knowing how to do it. So going through a deep course in which you will have everything set, in which you will become an eternal healer and heal people out, because it's a necessity. People are crying for deep healers, but when your body is coded to heal out, you can program and deprogram everything, because the hands chakra system will be opened. Your fingers, your toes need to breathe through light, and you need to feel that circulation of light and how to apply light compositions into healing modes. Like if we can heal in central nervous system through the aquamarine white rays, a combination of golden alchemy, for example, we will apply a complete different composition of ways to clear your blood circulation, to clear emotional content from the endocrine and exocrine system. So deprogramming everything means you can attract and understand how manifestation works, and that is where you start to transform. So this online will actually go to the highest level of healing and detail and clearing out your entire physical body, your psychology, and your mental body, meaning diseases need to go, and you can work on that and understand it and apply at the same time when daring enough other formulas. So here it's actually creating your own boot camp, and you can teach it to others, or you can just have that certificate and start out healing others. So I have, after the initiation into light, so setting the 12 chakra system in and your 12 energy bodies with the spiritual and mental higher bodies, and then you can move and learn how